Good afternoon, Suidlanders. The time now is 2 o'clock on Friday, the 14th of July 2023. On this cold winter's day, we bring you Suidlanders the Week in Review. One of the reports that has garnered the most attention over the past week has been a Wall Street Journal article that revealed that the US military is struggling to recruit new members, blaming it on veterans, saying that family members and friends are being discouraged from going into the military by other veteran family members and friends. It's not LGBTQ, it's not the shame of the withdrawal from Afghanistan, it's not the common knowledge that there were no weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, it's not woke, it's the veterans. For the first time, a source within BRICS has confirmed the rumor that BRICS shall soon announce that they are introducing a new gold-backed currency for the purposes of international trade. The revelation by Russian sources has caused some consternation in global financial markets, where the US dollar has tended to reign supreme along with the euro. Over the past 7 days, at least 21 freight trucks on various freeways across South Africa have been set alight. There is widespread speculation that the apparently orchestrated events may have had something to do with Thursday's Constitutional Court sitting over Jacob Zuma's appeal for a medical parole. In the end, the Constitutional Court rejected the appeal, which suggests that the former president shall have to return to jail. It has come to light today that Jacob Zuma has since flown to Russia for urgent medical treatment. On Tuesday, rumors abounded that Cyril Ramaphosa was considering John Steenhuisen of the DA as the next deputy president following next year's national elections. On Wednesday, Eskom blackouts returned with a vengeance, immediately coming in at stage 6 as the country shivers under a very cold spell. It came to light this week that a recent study in the USA has conclusively proven that Amish children suffer zero cancer, diabetes, or autism, and it is being speculated that the one absent common denominator is vaccinations in childhood. Videos emerged this week of a Pick and Pay truck smuggling Zimbabweans into South Africa. Yesterday, President Joe Biden issued an executive order calling up reserve members of the US military for service in Europe. In our final report for the week, over the past 2 nights, numerous videos and eyewitness reports have emerged from Russia of 2 or 3, nobody is yet certain, attacks by advanced Western drones, i.e. as flying bombs, on Russian nuclear power plants and possibly the factory of a Russian nuclear equipment manufacturer. It is commonly understood by defense experts commenting on these events that the guidance and coordination would have had to have been provided by a NATO country, on top of the drones having come from a Western source. This comes in the same week that the USA began sending cluster bomb munitions for 155mm artillery pieces to Ukraine. These may be 2 of the most scandalous provocations to war since the USA concocted the Gulf of Tonkin incident to declare war on Vietnam, leading to the deaths of 58,220 American servicemen alone. Or since the so-called dancing Israelis, self-admitted on Israeli television to be members of Mossad, carried out the destructions of the World Trade Center's towers on the 11th of September 2001. Or since the USA persuaded the United Nations that it possessed compelling evidence that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction that ultimately led to the deaths of, this is the commonly accepted figure, at least 1 million Iraqi civilians alone. And on that somber note, we wish you a blessed weekend. We wish you strength and courage for the times that lie ahead of us, the times that we appear to be entering now, and look forward to seeing you again next week. This was Suidlanders, the Week in Review.